Hello and welcome to the Wolf Chase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Brooks Monaghan. And Coach, season's been good for you so far, out to another nice start.
Yeah, no, can't complain overall. We've played a very, very tough schedule. And with where we're sitting at this point in the season, you have to be pretty happy. Obviously, you always want more. You want perfect, right? It's tough to be perfect, right? It's impossible to be perfect, but that's what you strive for. But you also have to be realistic, and realistically, I think we're in a good spot.
As always, your schedule's loaded up, and really look at the amount of the P5 type teams you had early in the schedule. Got to be pretty excited with what this team's done thus far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, played some very quality opponents, and not even started in preseason to prepare us for this season. But the tough one at Alabama, the one that we lost, right, with the penalty call, it's tough to lose that way. But you've got to move past that and move on to the next. And I think as a staff and as a team, we've moved past that. And right now, it's just we're not peaking yet, right? But that's okay, right? We just got to continue to focus on getting better with each game. And I was happy with our performance the last game in so many areas. Obviously, we created a lot of chances. Got to be better at that. But just overall, we're at a good place going into conference play. But now, at the end of the day, right, there's some teams in our conference doing really well, some teams that have struggled, but this is almost like a new season. It's a fresh start. So, I think with playing the games we've already played in our non-conference, it's preparing us for all the matches that we have coming up. But, every game's a little bit different, and you've got to be at your best to give yourself a chance to win those.
Went on the road last week. A couple of Big 12 teams did very well with the win over Iowa State. Close at Kansas State, even though statistically dominated the stats, but you still come away with the win.
Yeah, I mean, again, a win is a win, right? It's not easy to win, period. It's not. It's even tougher to win on the road. Those were two quality opponents, and overall, like I said, we saw a lot of good in both of those games. Some things we need to work on, but at the end of the day, you take the win and you move on to the next.
So Momo Nakal gets the game winner, the only goal in the win over Kansas State, watching your post-game on the broadcast, and we've talked about her a couple of times. Just to kind of get your thoughts, because we've watched her steady progression. I mean, she's one of those freshmen that came in and made an impact and has progressively, refined her game. She reminds me a little bit of a great player that just left the program a couple of years ago, and that was Tanya Boychuk. Not the flashy player, but at the end of the day, they are the calming influence. They kind of make things go. Yeah,
I mean, Momo is different, right? And she's just she's so intelligent when it comes to soccer. Her obviously her technical ability. So I mean, Momo brings calm, and that's very important, especially with the way we try to play. And sometimes we find ourselves just get it to Momo, and she'll settle things down. So, I can't say enough good things about her. It's been great to watch her progress. And when she first got here, she barely spoke a word of English, and just on and off the field to see her grow. But she's definitely a huge part of our team and a huge part of what we do.
It's interesting too, and I'll let you just tell briefly the story, because obviously we know that the Canadian influence you have. Early on here, when I started doing your games, you had a couple of Japanese players, and that pipeline reemerged as now Momo's helping bring more over to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it works, right? And, one of our former Japanese players is now a coach over in Japan, and she's the one that, brought Momo to our attention. And, now, it works that way, Jeff. I mean, whether it's domestically through a club, once you get one, it opens doors for others. And, we've obviously got, two other Japanese girls with Momo that you're not seeing play a whole lot right now, but they're special, and they're going to be very, very good. And, we're excited about their future as well.
All right, we're about to jump into American Conference play. A little bit of a new look, and you'll face one of the new teams in North Texas next week.
Yeah. North Texas is been a consistent top team in Conference USA. They've won a lot of championships. They've won a lot of games. I have a lot of respect for those guys. And, we had a chance to play them a couple years ago at home, and it was a very tight match. So, we're going to have our hands full, and it's for me, you put this schedule together to test your team. I think we've done well with the non-conference side of things, but now it's it's time to turn it up a notch and take care of business. But it's going to be a very, very tough match, guaranteed, on Thursday night.
It'll be Thursday night over at the Park Avenue campus, and then you're going to turn around back out of conference, but at home, Sunday against Martin. But then after that, you're going full bore American Conference.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, kind of, I'm looking at it, we're in conference play now.
Yeah.
I know we have one last game trickled in there, but that's what we've been talking about to the team and whatnot. Just now it's time for conference play. So, yeah, the last couple of weeks we've only played one game a week. We've been on the road, so it's nice to get back home and have two, on our home field. So looking forward to both matches.
Final thing, speaking on the American, with the revamped American, you've got the usual suspects you play in the American. But as you mentioned, some of the new teams like North Texas, you take a look at San Antonio, who was a conference champion in Conference USA, it looks like it's still going to be multi-bid, very tough league.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. A lot of people have asked me the question. I can't speak for every sport, but obviously losing the teams that we lost and then bringing in, I think it's a wash.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. I think it's this is a tough league. Did we lose some good teams? Yes, but we've added some good teams. So it's a tough league to win in. It's a tough league, to not just win game to game, but obviously win championships in. So, but looking forward to it for sure.
Coach, as always, it's great to catch up with you. We'll catch up with you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolf Chase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.